You're watching PowerNation. Today on Carcass, we finally finish up our C1500, freshening up the interior with new carpet and a set of racing seats.
Then we head down to engine power to see what kind of horsepower we can lay down on the dyno.
Plus, we head out on the open road, taking our Pro Touring pickup to an event for those who love GM trucks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Carcass. We are on the home stretch of our OBS Chevy truck. The rear suspension and everything is dialed in, engine and transmission are in it and working properly, and now we're on to the last piece of this puzzle, which is the interior.
The last time you guys saw this truck, we gave it a fresh paint job, but the inside got a little dirty, so we just spruced it up then. Well, now we're gonna dive back in here and replace the carpet and the seats. Plus, we're gonna go strap this thing down to the dyno, see what kind of horsepower it puts out, and then at the end, we're gonna take it to a special event that's kind of wrapped around these two-wheel drive Chevy trucks. So what do you say we dive inside?
Yeah, let's take it apart.
Ready?
Yeah.
Try it. She's heavy. Oh, we can get around the seat belt here. Okay. Still doing all right?
Yep.
These cabs aren't very big, though. Oh, yeah. All right.
With the seats removed, we'll start taking out the interior trim pieces and the seat belts so we can get rid of the carpet.
Seriously, this one won't come out.
Well, do it the right way then.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, almost. There goes. Jeepers. Under the pedals. Take it my way. Yeah, that's right. It's terrible. I guess that's coming with two.
Before we put the carpet in this truck, I've got this patch panel for the transmission tunnel made. We could have just as easily patched the original hole for the original shifter, but we wanted a little bit cleaner install, so I opened the hole up, made this patch panel for it, and we just have to weld it in. Something to note here is if you're using this transmission, you have several different options for shifter location. This shifter that's on it now, we can flip it 180 degrees to bring the shifter farther back, or you can go to American Powertrain and get one of these more mid-mount style shifters, take this plate off, put the shifter on it, and it'll move it farther forward. In our case, this configuration is going to work out, so just got to get this plate on and wrap it up. I drilled some holes in the panel, and we'll just rosette weld it to the floor. I painted the bottom of the panel with primer before welding, and once it's in place, I'll coat the top.
Okay, now that Jimmy has the patch panel in the truck, we'll go ahead and put our carpet in that we got from Rock Auto. Now we're just gonna set this into position for now. We're not gonna mount it completely or trim it. We're gonna end up just getting it to fit, and then we'll come back, get our seat brackets in here, and then I'll do a final fit then. This is molded carpet designed to fit our truck. All you have to do is give it a little bit of love and push it into the corners. So the seat bracket for our original seats should work. We did a couple mods to them. So we'll get this in here. Gotta find the mounting holes, pop some holes in the carpet, and then we'll get this thing mounted. Just like with our Honda, we'll heat up a piece of pipe with a torch and put a nice clean hole in the carpet for our mounting locations. Then we'll install our hardware. Perfect. And finally, we'll trim the carpet to fit.
Now that Jeremy's got the carpet all trimmed up and in here, we can install the seats. These are Procar seats that we got from Speedway Motors. These are going to be perfect because they're an adjustable bucket seat, and these will hold us in when we're on the autocross track.
With Jimmy installing the seats in the truck, it's almost buttoned up and we're almost ready to hit the dyno, but we're gonna take care of one last thing before we head down there, and that's replace all of our weather stripping. Now we got all of these products from Steele Rubber Products, and that was pretty simple to find. We just went on their website, plugged in the year, make, model of the truck, and we came up with all of our gaskets. We got stuff like their door seals. Now this is made of 100% EPDM sponge rubber. It's made to last and it will not fade, shrink, or crack. We got their door window kit. It's got their run channels and their window felts, and we even have the little bumpers that go underneath the hood. Now, they've got a bunch of stuff for your cars and your trucks, and they even have a universal section where you can look at cross cutouts of seals and gaskets for you guys doing custom work. Well, we're gonna get all this installed, then we're gonna go strap that truck down to the dyno, see what kind of numbers we can put to the rear wheels.
Coming up, we strap our OBS to the dyno to see how much power the 406 cubic inch LS makes. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Carcass. We've got our OBS Chevy down here in engine power strapped to the chassis dyno, and we're ready to post some numbers to see what it can do.
It looks great. I'm going to give you that right now.
Yeah,
So.
the color choices are on point. I'm really digging like the dark brown and the gold. I like how the engine matches. That's amazing.
Yeah, well, you guys inspired us with the engine, so this is what we got.
Nice. Now, do you remember what it made before all the mods?
Well, when we found out it was a 305 and not a 350, 170 horsepower, I think, was
Okay.
around
Well,
that mark.
if it starts with a Uno, that's a bad thing. I think we're going to do better than that right now. So.
I'm almost positive we're going to do better than that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think so.
Might be onto something there.
All right.
Excellent.
Well, the talking's done. Why don't you get in there and light it?
But I'm going to throw you guys a little curveball here. You guys run your engine dyno all the time. How often do you guys get to sit in a car or a truck and run your chassis dyno?
Never.
Okay, so instead of Jimmy and I driving, we're sitting here. Why don't one of you two jump in the hot seat and take it for a spin?
That's all you, my man.
you don't want to tag at it?
Nope, because when you nuke it, then they can't take it there, and I don't want to feel bad about it.
Why is that always a theme when I run things?
Make sure you check the oil level and the tires
Oh, it'll be
just
just
to
fine.
cover yourself.
It'll be
Oh,
just fine.
geez. Oh, this is nice.
Comfy, right?
Yeah, that is nice.
You look good in there.
Thanks. I feel like it should be mine.
Right.
You guys just want to leave it here.
No.
Good?
Good luck.
Yeah, we all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Let the big dog eat.
I'm excited to be standing out here and get to watch this. Yeah.
I can't believe one of you guys didn't want to drive it.
Oh, well, we'll drive it. Man, it sounds good.
Yeah, it does.
Wow.
All right, first hit, 82. 482.
Heck yeah.
That's about right?
Yeah.
426 pound-feet. Dude, that's mean.
That's pretty decent.
Yeah.
At the tire?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this thing has no temp in the drive line.
Oh, yeah. Everything's still
the more
cold.
pulls
So.
you make, you gotta loosen up. Go ahead and just make another one right
Yeah.
where you're at.
What'd you run it up to then, Frankie, RPM wise?
Right about 7.
Okay, cool.
Dang. This thing's just
was like,
it's just a screamer, man. That's awesome.
It gets it. It's mean. Ready?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, exact same thing, 482. You want to go for the trifecta?
Might as well. I mean, we are here. Honestly, this thing, I mean, it's on the dyno, but it's like super smooth, gets right in it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really nice.
For 93 octane pump gas, that's
Oh, yeah.
outstanding.
I bet this thing is happy on the street.
Yeah.
All right, make one more
We'll
just
go-
to say we
yeah.
did.
Go for 3.
Yeah, why not?
I want to hear it again is why.
Yeah,
Right.
nice.
78. Now it's starting to get warm.
Yeah,
It's gonna start
starting to get
going
warm.
up and then dropping off on power.
Dude, it's right in there though.
Dude,
That's-
shut it down. That's what it should make. Now,
Yeah.
now on the dyno, we weren't turning an AC compressor and all that good
Right,
stuff
right.
either. So,
That's full net wheel horsepower, and that's still, I mean, that's nice.
this thing's smooth as glass.
Yeah.
And not that we didn't expect it to be, but you know, when something goes from a dyno, and we have a pretty controlled condition, you stick it in a vehicle, you have a whole other different set of things you have to worry about, right?
Yep.
Not from the accessory drive to the actual drive line
Drivetrain,
itself.
yeah. Yep.
And man, I don't know. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, when you guys get done with this, we probably take it for a ride.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean,
if it's available.
it's
Yeah.
funny because we rarely get to dyno. We rarely get to drive them either.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll take this one for a peel one of these days. But you guys are gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah, it'll scoot.
We had a lot of fun building the truck. Like, we put the whole thing together, and obviously, like, you guys put the engine together, you ran it with its fuel injection system that's on it. You delivered us something that was, in theory, turnkey, ready. Like, we didn't have to do anything to it. We hooked everything up. We turn the key and it runs, and that for us is huge, so we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. And then, you know, getting the number now, I mean, that's just like money in the bank. So.
Well, you know, the things that should happen did happen, right? Now, if this thing would have made 410 at the wheel, like we had a serious problem. So
Right.
It's a tune-up problem. You know, something's falling out of it. But from where the transmission is, we know about where the driveline loss should be for what this is. We're right on target. So, guys, congratulations. That is a job well done.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for the engine too.
Should we get it unstrapped?
Yeah, let's go drive.
Let's actually go put it on the road now.
Please.
Tell I don't want to get out. I'm just,
No, you gotta
I'm just
get
gonna
out.
sit
You gotta
here
help us
forever.
unstrap. Come on.
These guys got work to do. Get out of there.
We take our Chevy out for a cruise and end up at a party for GM trucks. All right, so here's the deal. We obviously put the truck together. We've got it out on the open road.
Yeah.
We laid down, what, 485 horse on the dyno. Got like 585 just motor.
Yep.
I think the truck's gonna do really well when we go out and have a little bit of fun here.
Yeah, it should rip, you know. 335 Continental tires all the way around, which I don't know if there will be another OBS out there like this one, but you know, ride tech suspension in the front. We've got their coilovers in the back with our own custom setup,
Right.
and just test and tune it, see what it can do.
Yeah, you know, the fact that we're cruising down the highway doing 70, 75 miles per hour, we got 6 speeds of awesomeness, really.
Yep.
The truck runs out pretty much like a stock OBS, but has a ton of power.
Yeah.
And even handles quite a bit better, so.
Yeah, and it's really comfortable.
Yeah, it's quite comfortable. It's quiet inside here.
Yep, not
It's-
too bad.
Yeah, it's not this droney stuff, and you know, this is really an all-around build. Like, the pro touring movement, this is what this truck is about.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
So C10 Nationals is the big test.
Yeah, that's right here down the road.
Nashville Superspeedway, yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Little show, little go.
Drop a gear, then let's go. This thing hauls.
It does. The C10 Nationals started in Texas back in 2017 when the founders who shared an enthusiasm for trucks saw a shift in the automotive world and wanted to help fill a need for those like-minded enthusiasts.
Trucks are the new hot rod. So trucks are hot. Trucks are where it's at. It's where people are interested, vendors are interested in, so that's why we started the C10 Nationals.
Now, they could have started an event that included all manufacturers, but you can probably guess why they chose to focus on a particular brand.
Ken and I are both GM truck guys. Those particular trucks, there's a lot of parts available. They're easy to work on. The Fords are getting there, but the GM trucks are where it's at. And at the C10 Nationals, we allow C10, C20, C30, K. We also allow OBS just about any year, but at some point you have to pick a name. So everybody knows what a C10 is and knows what that means.
With the C10 Nationals thriving in Texas, they started looking to add events, and Tennessee was the next logical choice due to its location and people's passion for pickups.
I love C10s, I love trucks. I've got a whole bunch of them. I love fixing them. I own a restoration shop, and this is what we do.
My first vehicle was a truck. I've always liked trucks. It's just, I don't know, I've got a Tahoe at home, and I've just always liked a truck.
Tennessee, it's the other end of the country where these trucks are, and you have a lot of overflow from the Carolinas, that whole NASCAR community, and how to fabricate. That has spilled over in this area of the country, and I think you can see it in some of the trucks out here.
It doesn't matter if you're into customs, classics, or resto mods. This event has a little bit of something for everybody. You can watch these trucks perform on the track or get some inspiration and friendly advice for your next GM project.
There's a lot of nice people here and a lot of nice trucks, and there's a lot of vendors.
Great event, beautiful trucks here, good selection, and a lot of variety. I love seeing different things, get ideas for my next build.
I love the turnout. The amount of trucks has been great. The creativity with all the different styles and years and everything else, it's a good show.
A lot of the guys that come are working on their truck. It's not quite ready. They need to talk to vendors. They're looking for ideas. They're going to go out where the show is. But then there's also the entertainment factor, like we talked about earlier, with all the different activities that we have going on.
This year's event brought out quite a few custom projects that really made us stop and admire the craftsmanship that goes into creating these one-off builds, like Bobby Cunningham's 16-passenger Chevy school bus.
Just always wanted something different and seeing pictures of other people's school buses, bread trucks and stuff, and I just decided, hey, that's what I want to do. It's got a LS 6.2, got a 9-inch forward rear end, on airbags, rack and pinion, dual ACs. We decided we'd bring it out and come to this.
And don't forget the swap meet, where you just may happen to stumble across those hard-to-find pieces to complete or add to your GM truck project. And who knows, you may even find your next project. So if you're a GM truck enthusiast, the C10 Nationals has something for everyone.
We've driven it on the street, but can it handle the track? We'll find out next.
Hey guys, welcome back. Well, we're out here at the Nashville Superspeedway and we're at the C10 Nationals. Well, we drove this truck here for one reason, and that's to put it on the autocross course. Well, since Jimmy's in the driver's seat, he's gonna go set the pace.
See you at the starting line.
I will meet you down there.
This truck flat out rips. I've had quite a few OBS Chevy trucks, but nothing that handles quite like this. It feels really tight and stuck to the ground around the turns and stops on a dime. With a little more seat time, we could really get this truck dialed in. We're running pretty good times out on the track, and one big reason for that is our Continental tires. We're running their ExtremeContact Sport. This tire has Sport Plus technology that delivers precise steering for maximum control and provides responsive handling. This dynamic ultra high performance tire comes in 4 different styles to handle all types of driving. The 335/30 Sport tires we're using are the perfect combination for our pro touring truck on and off the course. And these will help us set fast track times we're looking for. All right, dude, that was the most fun I've ever had in a vehicle.
Well, you're running like the 32.7, you're right in the mix on it.
I feel fast.
Cool, well, I want to feel fast too, so I'm gonna hop in it and see if I can catch it.
Hammer it.
This is the first time I've driven the truck since we started this project, and the OBS has made a huge transformation from the stock truck with big wheels and a ton of body roll to an absolute animal on and off the track. I ran a bit slower than Jimmy, but with a 33.6 second run, I'm right in the mix with the other trucks. We had a bunch of fun out here at the C10 Nationals, and now we get to do what this truck was made to do, and that's drive it right back home.
Yep, we're right in the mix on the track, and now we get to ride home in comfort.
And we got a couple more things that we're gonna go check out, so that wraps it up. If you guys like anything you've seen, why don't you go to PowerNationTV.com.
And be sure to check out our build pages where you can see Project Junk Mail, the Honda Rally Civic, and more of our OBS Chevy.
All right, let's go for a little cruise.
Everything's loud around.
I know, but that's so amazing. Our truck's loud too.
A little bit.
Like that loud.